This, as you may recognize, are two mediocre, forgettable movie critics still in operation waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to watch because in tonight's episode you are the audience. And this review leads directly into The Twilight Zone.
Let's get this done.
We conclude our Halloween month with Tower of Terror, starring, you can't see it, but Steve Guttenberg and Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she's his niece.
Here they are on the back if you...
Yeah, really, Justin, you're too close.
Am I good now, or no?
No. Whoa, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Justin, you're gonna go blind. You were gonna...
Ah, well, whatever, I already clicked to sharpen. Anyway, moving on. So, what?
Steve Guttenberg is a washed-up writer because you don't find until the middle of the
He
movie.
writes for essentially a National Enquirer type tabloid magazine,
But he used to write for the Daily.
which I thought of something. This movie mocks the National Enquirer.
Who doesn't?
And in the original version of Superstar Limo, you were going to be able to go into a gift shop and be able to buy like a newspaper or magazine with your picture on it put into like a tabloid magazine. So I'm starting to think that Eisner hated tabloid magazines, or, well, he was smart about that. Now, one thing I want to...
Wouldn't you also do that in that one museum behind the lens?
Beyond the Lens.
Beyond the Lens.
That
was in Pigeon Forge?
Pigeon Forge, yeah. That is so much fun to do. I love that. So anyway...
I thought maybe the dolls had something too.
We wish. That can replace...
anything.
Something really bad that I don't like there.
I'm sorry I took him off subject, folks.
Ghost Outpost. Replace Ghost Outpost.
Okay, let's get back on.
But anyway, so for my 400th review this year, I ripped off the Cinema Snobs 400th episode, 10 episode dump. So I guess I might as well rip off his 500th episode and do a Steve Guttenberg movie.
Oh, it's warm. Ow. Can you help me? I can't get my...
Now, what's fun?
Thank you.
And I can't wait for you to comment. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. This is not the only movie that's called Tower of Terror. There was a movie by Jim Wynorski, which was kind of like a die-hard slasher film.
Really?
And its original title was called like Hard to Die, I think. But it's also called Sorority House Massacre 3, but it's also called Tower of Terror, probably because it takes place in a tall building.
Did it have an elevator?
I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but it's rated TVMA, so we can review it one year. So anyway.
What do you want? Can I put a spell on you?
We'll review the trilogy next year.
No, come on.
Yes. So anyway,
what fun I'm going to have, yeah.
Now, it's been a long time since I've ridden the Tower of Terror ride at Disney. And when I did, it was at California Adventure, so no Fifth Dimension room. I have ridden the one in Tokyo, but that's a completely different storyline.
But you said there were some things in here that reminded you of that ride.
Well, the statue where it kind of looked like a rare artifact. I can't imagine that being in like a 1930s or 40s hotel. So I'm wondering if they were thinking about it even in the 90s to add an Indiana Jones-like Tower of Terror.
Maybe.
To the planning to be built Tokyo Disney Seas.
Ah, okay.
So anyway, Beginning is the part where the building gets struck by lightning. Spoiler alert, I got.
Well, no, the beginning is there's a party going on upstairs, and it's in the
Tip top room.
tip top room, and they're waiting
Insert
for
jazz band music.
yeah, and they're waiting for the birthday guest, which she didn't know she was a birthday guest.
Spoiler.
What was she? Olivia? No, Olivia, something.
I don't know.
Yeah. So she kind of lived in the hotel, and she comes that night. There was like the lightning, and it struck
Let's
the
not say
power.
who it. Let's not
No,
say
I'm
what
not.
happened or who it was.
What? That you can't say that the power went out and they got stuck in the elevator?
Not so much the power went out, but they got struck by lightning in the
Well, the
building,
hotel
which
did.
stopped the elevator.
Right, all the
and
electricity went out.
and I'm assuming it pushed everyone into the fifth dimension. Row.
Mm.
So it then shows what looks to be like they're mocking aliens or something with like a dissection. Oh no, not aliens, the alien autopsy video, folks.
A
Where
bug or an
where it looks
alien.
where it looks like they're about to like cut someone's throat.
Right, cut it down.
Spoiler alert, people, I made sure this knife was really dull when I did this. So it goes like this,
No,
and
they were
then
going to cut down the sterum
I thought they were gonna
by
do
the
like
heart.
I thought they were
No,
just gonna cut the
no, they
head.
were going to cut down.
Yeah, it's when Kirsten Dunst takes the helmet off or mask off and is like, "Are you trying to cut my head off?" So then it's revealed.
It's a little freaky.
Yeah, a lot of this movie is freaky.
Yeah.
So then, Steve Gutenberg is trying to like find a new sensational tabloid article to write about.
Right. So he used to write.
If this was
the,
nowadays, it would probably be what celebrity blew their nose.
in public.
No, in general.
So he used to write for the Daily, which would usually that came from Superman, the Daily Planet or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. And he keeps pitching these stories, and he thinks he's finally got
There was
one, and she's like, "No, don't ever come back."
Yeah, there's
And then
there's
he
one
had
that he
this
faked
one-
where it was a ghost, but it was just his niece wearing like
striped sheet.
yeah, he was like, you can even see the stripes.
So when Olivia or whoever she is,
So an
comes
old
to-
lady comes and says like, I need you to investigate. What?
Yeah, I'm just looking. His name was Buzzy Cracker.
I was thinking, is that a reference to Ruth Fuzzy and David Crockett?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. You're better at this than I am.
It doesn't even say her character name.
No, it doesn't. So, anyway, she was older.
Hold
and
on a second,
what?
people.
What happened? Why are you doing that?
You're going to be annoyed until I look it up.
So, anyway, she comes to him and she's like, "Oh, I'm so like thrilled."
There's
with
a
you."
1941 British film called Tower of Terror and a 1913 film called Tower of Terror. And Sorority House Massacre 3, Hurt to Die, aka Tower of Terror.
Okay. So, she's like glaring him.
Oh wait, no.
No, what's the name? of that?
Abigail.
Abigail. And she's like, "Oh, but you write these great stories. You have to help me uncover this mystery." And I lived in the hotel. I know who did it, or I think I know who did it.
It was the maid.
No, she wasn't a maid. She was.
She looked like a maid.
She was what they called like a head mistress or whatever. She took care of her.
Okay.
So the parents didn't have to worry about her being
Okay, a
her
nanny.
companion. Yeah, nanny. So
So
she was trying to get him and his niece to think about it was her
Mhm.
that did this. And they were starting to think that it was witchcraft. And
Clothes.
so that's a whole nother spin on this that's already going
So
round and round.
so then they get to the hotel and it's owned by or it's operated by I want to make sure I say his name right. What's his name? Mike McShane? Yeah, Mike McShane. Oh, good.
Q. He's the Q.
He hasn't passed away, so I'm like, okay, cool. I know who he is. He was the
Q.
he was the mechanic on Brotherly Love, and
And my God, he was a mechanic here too, but he didn't do the work.
he was
needed
in
people to do the work.
he was on the British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway.
Ah, okay.
So he's like, "Oh, I ain't going into that building. I'm staying out
It's
here,"
haunted. I don't know.
which
So,
reminded me of that movie 1408.
so anyway, then
Good movie, by the
he
way.
goes back to the planet, even though he's not supposed to go back.
Back
And
to the
he's
planet.
the newspaper.
Oh,
And he's trying, those two, I think, liked each other before until the big scandal. And,
what is that girl's name? Jill?
no. Oh, maybe.
Well, it's not her.
So anyway, maybe it is. Maybe it is. But anyway, he says, I've got this story and I can prove there's ghosts. And she's like, oh, you keep saying that. You're chasing whatever.
Yeah, Nia Peoples as Jill.
Okay.
That's the boss.
So she was like the editor of the newspaper. And she's like, oh God. And so he said Abigail was there that night and she witnessed and everything. And so then after he left, and she called somebody in the newspaper room and said, hey, can you do a search on this name or whatever?
Can we get back to the hotel?
And then they find out that it's her birthday and she went to where she lives in the senior's place.
Can we get back to the hotel?
Okay, go back to
Steve
the hotel.
Guttenberg goes in, he puts a flower in, and then he notices some spooky things happening. And
He's
then
following the music.
and then he like runs
Music
away.
when goes to the
I thought that was Kirsten Dunst that did that.
No, he went to the kitchen, remember? And he told her to stay down there with the lady, but she ran up anyway.
He went in by himself. What's the lady you're talking about?
Okay, you're talking the first part.
Yes.
Oh my God. So he puts a flower in the vase. Because they were
Yes,
dead flowers.
I already said that.
Okay.
So then, sorry people, we've reviewed how many movies this year already?
Oh, I don't know.
He's got more.
Well,
So then he brings his niece back and they like go through it and then also a knife falls down. So
no, it was a pen.
So Paranormal
It was
Activity.
a pen that you had to dip in ink to write.
So Paranormal Activity, you ripped off Tower of Terror. You happy? Will you care if I answer it?
Answer what?
If I answer what it meant?
The pen?
Yeah.
What?
In Paranormal Activity, it was a knife.
Okay, but here it was a pen that you had to dip in ink before you could write.
No, duh, it was the 30s.
Yeah, hey.
So anyway, then the niece goes in, and then it kind of gets a little weird where all of them are like having like knives and butcher knives like about to gang up on her, and it's like, okay, that would be one thing, but later on it's like, why would you want to kill her?
Well, then she said, I want to help you.
Yeah, and then
she kept saying it.
And then she says it to the girl, and then they say, like, the only one who needs help is you! Ah! And then there's the elevator, which is full of fire. And what?
I didn't hear anyone laugh like that.
Whatever, it's my scary laugh. Do you want me to do my other scary laugh that got me an audition?
No, that's fine.
Oh, we're forgetting about the
newspaper editor or Abigail, the old lady?
No, the young lady whose name is like Picken or something in French.
Poulet.
Yeah. If you were to take a guess what's gonna happen with her,
You would be wrong.
with the French lady?
Oh, maybe they would be right. What, that she was coming
We
to
were
cook?
right.
She was coming to cook?
No, she was an actress.
She was a singer.
She was an actress. She said she was an actress.
Right, she said she was an actress. But
It's like,
her first job fell through. That
yeah.
was her singing job.
And
You said you're natural.
we called it. I called what was gonna happen, and then there was, so that was like that was the first twist about an hour in, and then there's a second twist, and then that twist like goes even further, and it's like, what?
Stop.
It's like, what?
Wow. Okay, you can stop.
Then there's a scene that kind of reminded me of Die Hard with the elevators.
Mm.
And I've even though this movie does have commercial breaks, this felt more of a movie than that Carrie TV pilot thing we saw. Remember that one? This probably this this could have been PG. This is probably PG. I don't think it was like, it's not edgy enough to be like PG-13. It says not rated.
Okay.
It says not rated.
I just wanted to look. Put it in my face.
And also the movie at the beginning kind of reminded me of Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy.
Mm.
So I would recommend you see this movie. I think it's actually really good. I think it holds up. It is a little there are some frightening scenes, but I would say this like a PG movie. There's no drinking, there's no swearing, there's no
There was drinking, but it just went right through him.
Okay.
He had champagne.
Yeah, okay.
He took a sip, and because he had no body, he went right through
Okay,
him.
but there's no like smoking, there's no like getting drunk. There are ghosts, but it's not super scary.
Right.
Um
And then Q gets to meet older family and stuff.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Disney TV show episodes that are almost as scary as this movie. So if your kids are like past the age of 7, you guys should be okay. I'm gonna suggest this movie to some parents.
In our October month of Halloween, it fit right in.
You mean you like this better? Oh, what did you think of it?
I thought it was okay. It
Wait,
was pretty good.
you thought it was better than Chud and Chud 2, but Chud?
Yes.
I mean, sure, there's other movies, but it's not like we're reviewing these movies out of order. We're reviewing these movies out of order. So this closes Halloween.
Yep.
Um,
So we'll be working on Christmas, November.
so join us next time when we'll take a look at one of Kay's picks for November. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay spooky, my friends.